Hi, I'm everybody know me. I'm Dee, my friend's grandchild. My favorite memory from my grandma was whenever I called her, she'd always say, "Hey, how you doing, baby?" I said, "Fine." Whenever I needed her, she would call. She never turned me down. I'm gonna miss her with a smile. Love you, Grandma. Kisses.
What I remember my grandma more is Reed Street and getting dirty, making us come in, calling us dirt dogs, take a bath. And then the chocolate cakes. Yellow cake mixed with chocolate ice is my favorite. She would always make one if she even knew that I was coming. She was surprised that I had one waiting on me when I got there. And just the good times with the family, reunions, gatherings. Dinner, Sunday dinners, holidays together. And that's about it. Love you.
Y'all know who I am. My Tavis Davis, better known as Tay, Dollar Bill. Well, you know, I remember Grandma and Granddaddy when they used to tear me and Quail tail up. You know, she's, you know, family gatherings. Spoil me. She spoiled all the grandchildren. That's all I really remember. Yeah, favorite color was blue. I love the family, and I'm glad everybody came around.
Hi, my name's Bessie. I'm like to say something about my grandma, about how I love her. So I love her very much. I have her in my heart. And I remember I used to go there all the time and talk to her, see how she was doing, how she was feeling and stuff. And I love her very much. Besides her death, and I'll always keep her in my head, in my heart, and in her prayers. So thank you.
Hi, I am Davy Youngworth, and I have never really met Grandma, but I've heard that she is a great person, and she must be to have all these great grandkids, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, and that's all I really have to say.
Okay, the movie I would like to share. First of all, I like to say I love and miss my grandma so much. I love her dearly. The memory I want to share is a memory about myself, my cousin Sean, and my cousin Nikki. We all were playing one day, and we took our shoes off, and my parents had a van at the time, and there was a ladder on the back of the van, and we all stuck our shoes in the back of the ladder, and forgot that we had stuff in there, and our grandfather and poor boy and my daddy, they took the van with somewhere. They got back, all our shoes were gone, and all of our shoes left, and that shoe belonged to Sean. I would never forget that. That was a very funny and memorable moment. I would never ever forget. We had so much fun. I miss my mama so much, and I just wish that she was still here. But the best memories of all, the memories on Reed Street. We asked anybody. We had so much fun on Reed Street. I would never forget those days growing my grandmother.
The thing that I remember most about grandma's the most amazing cakes, loving, caring, all-time fun. I miss her so much. Love you, Grandma.
I'm Miss Oma. I am one of the 5th oldest grandkids. And one of my fondest memories about my grandma is that I know she didn't like us fighting over my patrol. So one day she left to go to the grocery store, and we wanted to watch TV, but we couldn't. Come to find out when she came back, she had took the remote control to the grocery store with us. I love you, Grandma, and I miss you. Love you.
My name is Cedric. Grandma, I remember when she used to cook me and do attitude and a little watch, a little pail. And I still have the pail of her memories. I love you.
Hi, Grandma. I love you so much. It's so many memories coming down here for the summer with Phil on my tables, and I was the good one. I was the bad one, but they always got in trouble, and I never did for everything. But you were just so loving and made the best cakes. That's what I always remember. But I hold you near dear to my heart. I love you.
So much to remember about Grandma. She was unique in her own way. She was a quiet lady, as was spoken earlier. She Didn't say a whole lot, but when she gave you the look, you knew what grandma meant business. Anyway, I'm a miss and I love her. She will always have a place in my heart. Rest in peace, Grandma. Love you.
I don't have many memories, unfortunately, but I can say the one thing that I'm very, very grateful for is that she blessed us with my grandfather, which was Roosevelt Hall Jr. And I will forever be eternally grateful for that. And rest in peace, and once again, thank you for everything.
Hi, my name is Wanda. I'm Shaky's daughter. My fondest memory of my grandmother Nell is when she stayed on Reed Street, and we went there every summer and had fun with all the cousins and stuff. We always would wait on our grandpa, po' boy, to come pick us up in Charlotte, North Carolina, to bring us to Wilson, North Carolina, so we could play all night and pretend that we was our aunts and uncles and stuff, and do little different games. And we always just had fun. I really am gonna miss my grandmother. Them was the good days.
One thing I remember about my great-grandmother is that she told me I was her favorite great-grandchild. Maybe I made that part up. But the one thing I remember about her is just her sweet spirit. She's like literally the sweetest person I've ever met. Her cakes were, I don't even know what was in it, some addictive type ingredient. I don't know what it was, but it's so good. I remember having to share a slice with my Uncle Donald because he would get a slice like that big for himself, which is probably about half the cake. One time I was staying over there for whatever reason, and Marquella and Montavious, I don't know what they did, and I was like, that's the first time I've ever seen her get mad. I actually did a video like 5 years ago, and I had recorded her 5 children who are still here with us today, and I was asking them something that she has taught them. And I don't think I've ever told them, but the one thing they all said was that to show respect to each other and to themselves, or to other people and to themselves. With that being said, I just hope that I can be anything like her one day. We're gonna miss you. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being the matriarch of our family. We all look up to you. We all love you. And that's it.
Hi, my name is Benita Worth. I am from Charlotte, and I'm the granddaughter of Miss Bessie Hall. She was my grandmother, such a loving grandmother, and I can tell you of a couple memories, but one in particular I remember when we were very young. We used to, my dad would drive us down to Wilson. We'd always say going to the country because we were from the city, and I would meet my cousins there at my grandmother's house, and we have such a great time. We'd be excited to see each other, and when I would get down there, I would see all my cousins there and everything. And then the fun thing about it was we all would just sleep on the floor or on blankets or whatever. We had the best fun just talking amongst ourselves through the night and everything. Nobody complained about anything. And my grandmother would only let us watch a little bit of TV. She would time it, and I would remember we would all be chuckling. We was like, okay, so what are we gonna do now? So we had to be creative and start making up, different things that we would do, telling stories or whatever. So we had to be really creative because Grandma was not about leaving kids in front of a television all night. So that's one thing I do remember about my grandmother. Another thing, like my Aunt Bessie mentioned earlier today, that she loved to sing and cook. But one of her favorite meals that I used to eat that I love, I think my granddaddy called them flat cakes or something like that. It looked like a pancake, but it was really just like bread that was fried bread. It was so good. In the morning, she would cook bacon and the traditional like ham and eggs and things like that. But I really look forward to her eating and just being around my grandmother. She was just a very loving person. I think all my cousins would say the same thing. But that's it. That's all I have to say. And I definitely will miss my grandmother.
A tribute to my mother-in-law. Not only was she a good woman, she was a godly woman. We will miss you, but we will see you again.
Hey, Miss Hall, I'm certainly going to miss you, but I have to tell you how I met you. I met your granddaughter while I was in high school. The family was nice enough to let me come on a trip, and you walked out of the room and started cooking, and those cornbread sticks were the best. I really loved them. Later on, you came to visit us in Charlotte, and the house lit up with the smell of mothballs. It's like, oh my goodness, she brought the mothballs with her in the suitcase. Didn't want anything to happen to her clothes. We're gonna miss you. Have a lot of respect, a lot of love for you. Thank you for your time that we had with you. We'll see you again.
One of my favorite memories of my grandmother is I think she was really a magician. Because one day, me and my cousins, we were supposed to be in the bed, and she told us to go to bed, and we still stayed up playing. And she came downstairs and she whipped out a switch from somewhere. And she swatted all of us, and then we went to bed. So that's my favorite memory of grandmother.
Memories of my grandma, I have lots of them. What were some things we talked about? I guess some of grandma's little habits or things that she would do, which is what we remember. This huge roll of plastic wrap that she had. It was just mega size. I mean, she even moved that over to the new house. It was huge, and she still has it. I think it's still in the cabinet. But that's a memory that I have. I have a memory of grandma's laugh. I know one time she watched me for like 2 weeks, and so I had a tape recorder, and I recorded her. And she says, I said, say something, Grandma. She said, well, I've been up here with my little bit spoiled granddaughter for 2 weeks. And just her little cackle, it's just very funny to me. That is a very distinct memory I have of Grandma. We were just laughing about she would not leave any cake batter in the bowl. You know, you want to have a little bit left, and she just wished every little bit. So we had to beg or sneak to get a little extra. We'll miss her a great deal.
She taught me where to hide my money. I remember summers with her. Yeah. Family reunions. Those t-shirts. I remember the blue t-shirt with the yellow lettering. It said Moorsall Family Reunion.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember. I got one. Grandma had that big blue Buick. Weren't we going somewhere? We were in the back seat, and we would laugh because Grandma would hit that accelerator. I all hit it. Fly back. Right? That one just came to me. I remember that one. That was funny. Do you remember that? Yeah,
I remember riding in the Buick to the Piggly Wiggly.
To the Piggly Wiggly. That blue Buick with the white interior. And she hit that gas pedal, and we hit some fly back.
Seatbelt days too.
Yep.
I don't think I can say that I love my mother and I miss her very much.
That virtuous woman that I spoke about, missing her already, and will be for a long, long time to come. But I know that she is, she's happy. She had entered into that rest that the Lord had promised to all of us, that love is appearing. Miss your mother. See you again someday.
My tribute to my mom is going to be that we're going to, as siblings, brothers and sisters, we're going to take care of each other. We're going to support each other. We're going to encourage each other. And we're going to live by the principles that she taught us, which is to be first faithful to God, faithful to self, and to one another. And that's going to be my tribute to our mother, the quiet lady that uses her face to communicate effectively. I will miss her, but I have so many memories that are going to warm my heart when times get tough. I'm going to be able to reach back into those memories and laugh, cry a little, laugh again, cry a little. But in the end, I am thankful and grateful that we had her for 94 solid years. Love, Mom.